This is my channel on living with stage 4 metastatic prostate cancer. Today's subject is, I've titled it, Why I Need a Medical Advocate. So first, what do I mean by a medical advocate? In this case, I mean somebody or some bodies that will stand by my side and help guide me through the maze that is the healthcare system. In my case, this system is the Geisinger Hospital system, including the main Geisinger Danville Hospital, the Napper Clinic in Danville, my primary care physician in Geisinger Berwick, and the pharmacies where I get my medications. The basic premise here is that the Geisinger, although a top-rated hospital system in my area of Pennsylvania, does not provide a well-coordinated overview and plan of my care. It's not their fault. I'm not being accusational. It's just that the system itself doesn't lend itself to an overview, of my knowing everything about my health care. I always feel that I am the one responsible for making sure my healthcare plan and actions are organized and coordinated correctly for me. For example, even though I believe that most of my doctor's visits, testing, surgeries, radiation therapy, and medications are entered into the Geisinger computer and available to my caregivers and to me on my Geisinger MyChart webpage, I never feel my doctors are on top of the total overview of my care, especially my medications. Every time I go to a doctor's appointment, a nurse reviews my medications with me. They rely on me as the patient to give them accurate updates on my medications. Since I have no medical training and am getting older with an increasingly bad memory, I'm not entirely comfortable with this system of tracking medications. As for an overview, here are some of the variables in my health care that I try to organize. My current doctors, here's the list. Tamir Fadi, he's my primary care physician. Manmeet Singh Alawalia, he's my hematology oncologist. Fiore Elite, he's my radiation oncologist. He also wrote the MRI orders that found the tumor in my spinal cord. Thanks, Mr. Dr. Elite. Davey D. Talambiska, he's the DO for my upcoming colonoscopy. John Danella, he's the urologist who removed my prostate. Sanjay Kanakandala, he's the neurosurgeon who removed the meningioma tumor from my spinal cord. And Jessica Allen, she's from Evangelical Hospital. She's the neurologist that found I have hypothyroidism. And then Catherine Handy Marshall rounds out this list. She's the doctor I go to for second opinions. She's an oncologist at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore. And then the medications. Here's the list of my meds. I have Lupron injections every 3 months. That's a cancer drug that reduces testosterone in my testicles. Apalutamide, or Erlita, is the brand name. I'm currently on vacation from that, but I took that for 1.5 years daily. That's a cancer drug that reduces the testosterone that my cancer cells seem able to produce. Gabapentin, I take that for the neuropathy in my legs and feet. And then I take over-the-counter medications also, calcium and vitamin D. I take those to counteract the Lupron, which is taking the calcium out of my bones. I also take vitamin D complex every day just to try to keep me healthy. I also keep track of all my appointments. So I have 8 doctors that I keep appointments with. Then I have the associated blood draws that they write for, the MRIs, the CAT scans, the PET scans, primary care visits, the 3-month Lupron injections I get at the Napper Clinic, and I now have an upcoming colonoscopy. Oh, what fun. Can't look forward to that. And I don't have any surgeries at the moment. Yeah, that's good. Get it up there. Can't even get my thumb up. There we go. Then the bills that I have to take care of. Okay, so in order to do that, though, first I have to review my Medicare claim summaries. You try to say that. I review my United Healthcare explanation of benefits, and then what's left are bills that I pay to the Geisinger, the pharmacies, and Johns Hopkins. When I do have surgeries, which I just had one in January, I need to coordinate rides to and from there. And I also needed to have an advocate with me in the hospital to ensure I wasn't harmed. And luckily my sister Pam is a nurse, so she helped me out on that one. Thank you, my sister. My favorite sister, by the way. I only have one. So who are my advocates? You know, I'm here making a case for advocates, and I tried to make the case for all of those items that I try to organize. My advocates are here. I am my primary advocate, and that is a scary thing. I'm not medical at all. I do have a 3-ring binder, which is right here. And it looks something like this on the front sheet. That is a list of my medical history right there in the front. It's also full of every appointment I go to, all the test results that I get, all written up. I carry this thing to me with every appointment that I have. It tracks my medical history, test results, surgery results, and all my appointments in that binder. Like I said, I carry that binder with me to every doctor's appointment, and I let them know I have it. And I am very fortunate that my sister Pam was a nurse for 40 plus years before she retired last year. She helped me through my surgery in January that took a meningioma off my spinal cord. And I also have the benefit of asking for help from my niece Erica, Pam's daughter, who's a physician's assistant. And I know not everyone has this advantage, and I'm just extremely lucky. I'm also fortunate to have friends who are solid when I need a ride to or from procedures that require me to not drive myself. And I have some friends. I give a shout out to Bob and Randy and Mark and Clayton who helped me out. So that's my pitch for having a medical advocate, because it's just overwhelming to do it by yourself, and I find it, and I still think I'm a pretty bright guy with a pretty good memory, but it just gets overwhelming. There's too many things going on. There's too many balls to juggle to keep in the air, and just inaccurately, and it's a scary thing when it's your life, it's your health. It's important. So that's my pitch for having a medical advocate, or a bunch of them. So if you have stage 4 metastatic prostate cancer, or have a loved one who does have stage 4 metastatic prostate cancer, I strongly urge you to stay in a game, stay positive, just enjoy every day, enjoy every second of every day, enjoy every ice cream cone or apple or whatever makes your boat float every day, and just try to embrace the beast that is metastatic prostate cancer, and be alive, live your life. Peace.